Demi is our youngest black crested mangabey. She was born on June 1st via C-section, and she is our success story that we hand raised her for 3 months and then were able to reintroduce her back to her family.
Demi was born via cesarean because her head was too large to fit through the birth canal, and so we had to intervene and help that process along. During her first couple of days, we noticed that Demi was having seizures, and we weren't sure if she was going to be able to function like a normal baby monkey, hang on to mom, get around if she needed to, or if she was gonna let go. So we needed to be able to monitor her kind of around the clock and figure out how to treat those seizures in order to put her back with mom.
Hand raising a monkey was slightly challenging this time around, specifically because black crested mangabeys, there isn't a large population and they have not been hand raised pretty typically. So there's very little information on how to go step by step, as there are with gorillas or chimpanzees or orangutans that have had success stories. Going through hand-raising process was making sure that we had daily weights on her, monitoring her input and outputs, and monitoring how she was doing, if she was sleeping most of the time, if she was observant, and it was a 24-hour process. So we did have someone with her every single minute of every single day. Something important about her successful introduction is that she does not think that she is a human. A lot of hand-reared animals stop respecting humans after a certain time because they think that they're one of us, which can become dangerous over time. We want them to be able to still move away from us and not think that they're one of us and try to play with us. So it's really important for us to make sure that we wore the felt vest, let Demi cling on like as if she were on mom, and get her back to mom as soon as we felt comfortable and were ready to do the introduction. Teaching Demi to behave like a monkey so she didn't think she was human included putting different items in our office and bringing her down to see her mom and dad once we knew that she was strong and doing really well and getting the proper nutrition. So we allowed her to play around on monkey-sized jungle gyms in our office. We hung ropes from our door. We added some other items to our desk so she could climb up, and encouraging her to adventure on her own. Monkeys climb trees and structures, so we wanted her to be able to be confident in doing so without falling or hurting herself. So introductions for most animals include the process of allowing the animals to see each other first and monitoring how they interact. And then we move to a little bit more availability and accessibility for tactiles. So that way they can touch each other, they can groom through the barrier and kind of build that bond and relationship. So we spent as much time as we could bringing Demi down, feeding her next to her mom, Saniva, and her dad, Zingo. And a successful introduction is when our hand-raised animals go back in with their family. And our success story is that our second day, we were able to just leave Demi in with her mom. Day one, she went in, mom grabbed her, put her on her chest, and started walking around with her. Groomed her, licked her, paid attention to her, and they were eating and moving around as if there's nothing different from the first day that she was born.
Taking care of Demi was a huge team effort, so not only on the Baobab team, but a lot of the other animal care teams also. Her care was around the clock, 24 hours, so we needed everyone on board to be able to help out with that. Veterinary staff were checking in on her multiple times a day. Commissary staff was ordering specific produce that we found out Demi liked to eat. All of our curators were running to the store at odd times of the day to pick up the supplies that we needed because babies take a lot of effort, especially baby monkeys. So everyone at the whole zoo pitched in to help take care of Demi. It's really great to be able to see our efforts come to a success. So it's awesome for both the team and for me as well.
The biggest memory for me was the second day when we decided that mom and her were doing so well together that all 3 months of sleeping in my office, carrying a baby monkey around and trying to give her the best life possible was worth all that time and effort.